Hey guys, welcome back to the Watches and Giggles channel. I'm Chris from Chicago. First off, as always, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I do appreciate it. Guys, in today's video, I'm super pumped to bring to you an unboxing. I finally dipped my toe into the world of Grand Seiko GS, and I'm excited about it. I purchased this watch about a week ago, and I've spent... well, it's spent, I should say, almost every moment on my wrist. In today's vid, we're going to do an unboxing, a quick one, my initial thoughts on the watch, my impressions of it, and what I bought it for and why I bought it, I guess, is a good thing to talk about. But before we do, we'll see what I'm wearing. And today I have on the Rolex Explorer 214270. Some would say the perfect watch. I absolutely love this watch. And can GS compete with the Crown? And with this model, well, that's to be decided, and that conclusion cannot come yet. But today's video is an unboxing of Grand Seiko, and I'm really, really pumped about it, guys. So yeah, I purchased this watch about a week ago. Some of you Seiko nuts might be familiar with this model number, SBGR 309, and that might give the watch away, but, you know, little outer sleeve, nice. Tells you a whole bunch of stuff, comes with the model number, and I'm not sure if that's a serial number or not. Not too worried about it. Don't think too many people are going to fake this watch, but the outer box, it's a nice dark blue with silver trim and silver Grand Seiko writing. It's nice. No complaints on it. Let's move on. And all right, opening it up, and we have... an oven mitt. No, I'm just kidding. I'm assuming this is to maybe touch up your watch like this. I would assume you're not going to put your watch in that, so I believe that's what it is, but kind of cool. Very nice that it comes with that. And here we are, the legendary rice paper. Very, very nice paper, and we'll bring it out to the inner box. Ooh, very nice. Little silver trim, and again, dark blue, dark navy. We'll get into this, what's inside. As they put it inside, here are the operating instructions. Very nice. This is the warranty card, and they do handwriting in there inside. We also have, I have in here the spare links, and, which I thought this was really cool, it's Grand Seiko inspection certificate, which I thought was pretty cool. And I believe these are tested in 6 different temperatures and 6 different positions is how Grand Seiko does it. They're not cost certified. All right, so get that out of the way. There we go. One more look at the rice paper. Oh yeah, very nice. Let's put this bad boy right here. Get the legendary rice paper out of the way. And all right, here we go, guys. Without further ado, the Grand Seiko that I purchased. And there we have it. Oh, wait, not yet. There's one more inner little cover, I guess, which is kind of cool and adds to the suspense. And there we are, the Grand Seiko that I purchased. I will say real quick, this pillow does feel kind of cheap, but besides that, really, really nice all the way around. All right, so here is the Grand Seiko. Hold on, rub it off. That I purchased, guys. And why did I purchase this exact Grand Seiko? Well, I wanted an automatic movement. You can see here it has beautiful display back. Very nice. Getting off track here. Wanted an automatic movement. Didn't go for the spring drive for my first Grand Seiko. But right off the bat, you'll notice on the dial, no lume. Nope. And if I had to compare it to a Rolex, or what Rolex I would compare this to, it would be caught in the middle of an Oyster Perpetual, the new ones, and a Datejust. As you can see here at the 6, the 9, and the 12, it has the double hour markers like the new OP. And then it's got the date and kind of reminds me of a Datejust. And I purchased this watch. You'll notice it's a little dressier than most of my other watches. And right off the bat, I will say the Zaratsu polishing, it's hard, you'll have to excuse the marks, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 level. Look at all the sharp curves on that case. I mean, it's much more to look at, I'll say, than the Rolex. It definitely keeps you engaged. And I love this little extra polishing right there under the bezel. Very cool. And the sword hands, very nice. That GS logo is applied. Hopefully I can get close enough so you can see that. And it's a beautiful watch. The one thing right off the bat you'll know with Grand Seiko, or at least most of you know, the clasp is beautifully made. I actually really love it. But there are 0 micro adjustments. But look at that. Look at that Grand Seiko mark right there. That is beautiful. And did purchase this new. Went with the bracelet with no polishing on it except for the very ends right here. You can see just a touch, but no polishing in the middle. I like that, so you can actually use it for a sport watch as well. And it's just beautiful. Yeah, the indices you would think are hard to see at night, but they're not really. So my initial impressions of the polishing, and I was a little worried about the no lume, but really not a problem. This is very well made, and it has a price point of $4,600. And I think it's worth every penny, excuse me, as if I can get in closer there. So there you go, 35 jewels. And I believe, I can't read that, tested to 6 different positions and temperatures. So yeah, like I said earlier. So really cool. So my initial impressions are, I love it. Let's get it on the wrist, but I am in the honeymoon phase. So you'll have to forgive me. Of course, I'm gonna love it. There's the Rolex. We'll do quickly before I get it on the wrist, a little side by side. I mean, yeah, what do you guys think? Aesthetically pleasing? Does it compete? Very kind of similar watches. I didn't get into it. This is a 42 millimeter watch. I wanted a little more presence on my wrist with this. And there we have it, guys. I mean, I'm going to use this as a dress watch. That's what I bought it for, to use it as a dress. Even though I will wear it as a sport once in a while, but bought this to wear with the suit. Does sit a little high, a little over 13 millimeters, but my initial impressions of this watch are I love it. And we'll get into a deeper review later, but really, really excited about this watch, guys. Finally ended up pulling the trigger after watching a bunch of YouTube videos on Grand Seiko, and I was kind of scared off. I understand some of you. I am a Rolex fanboy, but I wanted to expand my brands and get into something different, maybe a little out of my comfort zone, and I'm glad I did so far, as I really, really, really like this watch and really enjoying it, guys. But again, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. We'll get into a more thorough review later. This was just an unboxing and my quick impressions, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.